maybe suck a little bit, but you'd be fine. But to all the people who grew up in the mid 2000s, the 2010s, especially boys, and especially the 2010s, it would be nearly devastating, you know. And I think that's a real problem with our society. I started watching pornographic videos when I was in, you could say sixth grade. I was going to sixth grade. I was 11 years old. Well, here's the thing. I discovered it when I was either 10 or 11. Actually, this isn't even true. Let me go even further back. The first time that I ever watched porn, I was, I think I was in third or fourth grade, and I think I looked something up like girls kissing. If this sounds crazy to you, I want you to know that a lot of boys my age at that time, this was about, this was the early 2010s, a lot of boys my age have done this exact same thing. And I didn't do it that much, but I just looked at the pornographic material. Rarely, I guess you could say. But the first time I actually consistently began to watch porn was the summer going into sixth grade. Keep in mind, I'm 11 years old. And yeah, it was that easy. I just had a tablet at the time, and I would just look up Pornhub and just, I would watch porn. And this is fairly normal for boys my age. People I know started even earlier. And it's, you don't even realize that it becomes an addiction. You don't even realize that it's wrong because it's so normalized in the world that you know that you're doing something bad because, oh, my parents missing something in your life. I'm currently in the process of quitting porn forever, and it feels like, damn, I'm really missing something in my life right now. You know what I mean? And I don't know how many views this video is gonna get. I hope it gets a lot of views because I want people to hear what I have to say about this. I mean, I hope that it could be some type of wake-up call for men because we can't keep letting ourselves watch fucking porn every day and feel bad about it. You know what I mean? Because we will feel bad about it. And slowly become desensitized to regular sexual stuff because that's what it does. You watch porn. You can ask any man that's watched porn, any woman that watches porn, when you first started watching porn, if you went back in time and watched the videos that you watched, when you first started watching porn, you wouldn't enjoy them. You wouldn't, because it's just like a drug. You start to build a tolerance over however many years you've been watching it, or if you just started watching it, you're slowly building that tolerance until you need a little bit more. You need a little bit more. You need a little bit more. You know, until you watch something that you probably find fucking disgusting, and then you watch that, and that's where that post-nut clarity hits, and you're just like, damn, I can't believe I just fucking watched that. You know what I mean? It's so sad, and it's happening to I think everybody I know, all of my friends, all of my siblings' friends. You know what I mean? It's just everybody, and everybody talks about it, but nobody really talks about it because it's so normalized. And I hope that one day, even though, because here's the thing, I hope one day some type of regulations get put on it so that it can't just be accessible. And me saying that right now, I feel like a fucking killjoy. You know what I mean? I feel like, wow, that's fucking lame. That sucks. Because if I told myself that in in second grade, I wouldn't have cared. Okay, even in, because like I said, oh, technically I started watching in the third grade, but okay, I didn't really start until before sixth grade. If I told myself that in fifth grade, I wouldn't care, even though I'd seen it before. You know, I could live without it. But now I can still live without it. But it feels like, damn, that sucks. Why would we need to limit that? I want to see that stuff. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people can relate to that because, you know, you just feel like, damn, I would love to see these things. What the fuck do you mean? Delete every porn video. What the fuck do you mean? Put regulations on porn that you can't watch until you're this age or that age, or ban it altogether. That sucks. I want to be able to watch it. But is that serious? We really need that. We really need to watch porn. We really want it that bad that if it were to somehow get regulations, we'd be that sad. And it's really sad. And I encourage every man to watch this video to really think about their porn watching habits, because I know the men watching this video and the is an addiction. It's something that we can beat, that needs to be beaten. It's not just a, oh, it's a habit that I have. You know what I mean? We are not meant as people to watch porn. I mean, I guess you could say we're meant to do porn. We're not supposed to fucking watch it, you know what I mean? Unless you have a kink for that, you're fucking, yeah, but we're not meant to do that. And so, the fact that this unnatural thing is so easily accessible in our society and is affecting so many people, it's horrible, terrible. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope I can inspire at least one person watching this video to reevaluate their habits, change them. I know I'm trying to. And I hope that I never watch a porn video again. I don't know if that'll happen, but this is an addiction, and they say, I mean, I'm making it sound really serious, but they say relapse is part of the journey. So who knows, maybe that will happen, but I hope to never let it become a habit again, and I hope somebody watching this video will try to do the same. But with that being said, that's what I had to say. Hope somebody sees the video. Yeah, that's it.